Witches for another planner video. So as I mentioned, for the remainder of this year, I am switching over to a new planner, which is what you see here. This is the Year of the Witch planner by Temperance Alden. She also has the Year of the Witch book, so you might have heard of her. And she is Wild Woman Witchcraft. On Instagram, has a big following, so you probably know who she is. So she came out with this planner, and it is a pocket-sized planner, which is what I was really looking for because I wanted something to carry around with me. And the other one was just too big, definitely a desk planner. And I have something in mind that I want for the calendar year of 2023, and that is also a very large, thick desk planner. So I wanted something that I would be able to instead carry with me and take quick notes in and just have smaller details rather than all of the big information. So all of the extended information could sit in the large desk planner that I have at home while this one comes with me. So this one is actually an 18-month planner, which is perfect because then it will run through the rest of this year and then coincide with the large planner that I'm going to get for 2023. So here is what it looks like, and you can see it against the size of my hand, that it is nice and compact, and it has this little gold band here to keep it together. And I will go ahead and open up the inside, zoom you in a little bit so you can see all of the different pages and what is offered. So when you first flip it open, there is a little pocket here and a place to put your name. And then you get into these Year of the Witch pages, which explains her sort of philosophy, which she outlined in her Year of the Witch book, which is that we are not in the same agricultural cycle as our ancestors were. So sometimes people don't align with the Sabbats, especially not on the exact dates that they're on, just based on where you are in the world and what the weather is like. You might not feel that the seasons are changing when the Sabbats said that they should be. So not everyone connects to every Sabbat, not everyone celebrates every Sabbat. The 8, as they are laid out in the Wheel of the Year, is a very Wiccan construct. As you probably know, 4 of them are Celtic in origin, 4 are Germanic in origin, so some people only celebrate the Celtic 4 or the Germanic 4, so whatever you want to do. And she also notes the importance of adding in your own cycles. So maybe you are in school or you're a teacher, so you're more on a school calendar year cycle rather than the regular year. Maybe you are really energized by January 1st, so you are on the traditional calendar year cycle rather than thinking of the new year as Samhain at the end of October. So there's a lot of different ways that you can sort of make the Wheel of the Year your own and also include in things which she has a space for on the upcoming pages. So it has like all of the traditional seasonal and cultural holidays. And then it has this section on creating your own Wheel of the Year. And these pages here for the various months where you can fill in your own information. So it doesn't have to be even just seasonal or cyclical. It can be things like your anniversaries, any important birthdays. If you take a family trip someplace at the same time every single year, or have a family reunion at the same time every single year, those would be important things to include in your own Wheel of the Year so you can plan around them, plan your magic around them, plan your energy around those things. And some people are just more energized at certain times of the year. I've mentioned that before, that this is sort of my slow season. I don't feel very magical in the summertime. It's not my season. I don't like the heat. I don't like the bugs. It's all kinds of stuff. Whereas I come alive in the winter. So I know just looking at my year at a glance that I am going to have more energy and more time to devote to witchcraft in the colder months than I do in the summer. So I really love these beginning pages here of making it personal and adding in your own information. And then you get into what the month at a glance looks like. So I really love the artwork on the side. It's really beautiful. It has where the moon phases are at. So you've got the new moon here. I just noted that it's in Virgo in August. You have the full moon here in Aquarius. So all of those information also has Lunasa, which is coming up in, I think, 2-3 days after you're watching this. And then you get into the week at a glance. So what I have here is what you usually see in my planner videos, which is my content plan. So Wednesdays are always the podcast episodes, and Fridays are what you are watching here on YouTube. So you will see the money box coming up next Friday if you're watching this one. And then Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays are what is coming on Patreon. And Patreon is always linked in the description. It is $5 a month. So if you see any content coming up that you'd like to see over there, it's also the best place to reach me for any questions or hand holding if you need help, if you need a certain spell, anything like that. I am most easily accessible on Patreon, and it is charged on the first of the month. I have no control over that. So don't sign up today, actually. Wait until the first of the month so you don't get that double charge. But yeah, I would love to have you over there as part of the community if you see anything else you like. And then again, the holidays and moon phases are noted during the week as well. And then you get to the end of the month. So each month ends with a note page here. And then when you flip it over, you get into these 2 pages here that are for the next month. So this is something, it's either a spell, a ritual, some sort of recipe that she has at the end of every month to get you ready for the next month. So obviously this is for the autumn equinox, which is towards the end of September. So this is an attraction oil. So it has all of the steps here of how to make that, and then a notes page here before it heads into September. And then I'll just show you quickly. At the end of September, there is something for Samhain in October. And it is like that throughout the entire book. So like I said, this is brand new, just getting started for August. So I don't have the flip back through the previous month, but if you would like to see how I end up using this, that's something I include over on Patreon. So if you want to join over there, and then at the end of August, I will flip back through and show exactly how I use these pages to note, not only the moon phases that are in there, but any sort of important things that I have when I am planning out any spell work that I'm doing. I usually associate it to days of the week. I feel I'm more influenced by the energy of the days of the week than I am by the moon phases. So that is something that I like to do. And I think I'm going to just carry this with me to make little notes of when I did things and how they are working, how they are manifesting in my life. And I think for the month of August, I am going to be pulling a oracle card every day out of my Wild Woodlands deck, which I will link below if you want to see that. It's really pretty. And I would like to bond with that deck more. So I think I'm going to note my cards in there that I pull each day on the days here and see how they line up with what my day ends up looking like. So if you'd like to see all that, I will have that towards the end of the month. But I will have this planner linked below if you are interested in picking it up. It's obviously pretty bit inexpensive because it is just the, handheld size that you can stick into your purse, which is what I plan on doing. So not as expensive as some of the huge ones, and also doesn't have as much of the detailed information as those giant desk planners. But again, I know that I'm getting one for 2023 because I have already pre-ordered it with one of my favorite suppliers. I will link that below as well if you want to get a sneak peek at which one I am picking up for 2023. They look beautiful. Can't wait to get those. And then by that time I will have, I hope that the construction upstairs will be done and I will have a desk to put my desk planner on, fingers crossed. But in the meantime, while everything is so chaotic, I think this personal, purse size one is perfect for me. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And if you have anything planned for Lammas coming up on August 1st or anything fun going on in the month of August, let me know in the comments. If you are new here, I hope you will consider subscribing and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next one.